It is not an easy video for me because it was really hard time for myself personally, and now showing this in wider audience, it's not something which I'm doing with like really easily head, let's say. So just crack on and watch it. Welcome guys on my channel. We are here to helping you communicate in the way that others will listen. And in today's video I have a bit more lifestyle video than communication one, but I think it's still strongly connected to communication, but it's inner communication. And as you see, I don't have structure for this video. I don't have points as normally I have prepared what I want to say. So let's just try to put this topic together. I've mentioned already about some anxiety and some down moment which I had in my life more than a year ago now. But there was the involvement to this, let's say. So even when you are getting to the place that you know who you are and everything is going well and you should be really happy about your life, there could be a moment in your life that you are feeling like out of breath, that you are feeling weakness, that you are feeling like you just don't want anything anymore, and it's not easy feeling. And recently in my life I had so many events, let's call it, who just took my strength out from me totally, that I put smile on my face for other people but I didn't feel happy inside. And that leads me to having an anxiety attacks, which didn't happen long time for me because it did happen in the past, but I didn't have a long time. And then when I was looking this all Instagram / YouTube people saying about it, I was thinking like it's just a moment of weakness and it's good catching topic. Till time when that didn't hit me. And it happens few times in few last few weeks, and it is not pleasant for me because I'm strong-minded person and normally I do not allow myself with this type of weaknesses. So if you are like me, how you know what I feel, and it's quite hard to say what I feel, but let me tell you what was the worst in it, because I think that's worth really to share. What was the worst moment for me in this whole journey? It was two things. First, to admit it in front of myself that I have it, that I'm a weak person. And for people who are really like strong-minded, they have a lot of power in themselves, saying in front of themselves that you are a weak person to yourself, it's really hard and it's not pleasant, let me tell you. And it took me a while to admit it. So that's the first one. And second one, saying this to your closest, saying this to your family, to your husband, to your friends, that happens to you and that you are trying to cope with it and they cannot do anything. And saying it especially when you are a strong person and you say that you got weakness which you need to work through and which can be back, and you're aware of it and you are not controlling it fully, it is a bit like what moment for you and for other side as well. So that did happen, and I did share it, I did say it loud, and even saying it loud, it's really painful, honestly guys. And in the same time when you say it, I would say it's like your healing process, because you are allowing yourself to be weak, you're allowing yourself to not be strong woman all the time, and that's okay. And you know, I believe like when you have this type of stuff, you shouldn't ignore it, because that can go deeper and deeper, and that can lead to depression if you don't work on this. That can really lead to really serious like health conditions. And how my anxiety arrived is that I couldn't properly breathe, that my breath was really short, really fast, that I was feeling really down, not motivated, not willing, even I didn't want to even see and talk to people. I wanted just to cry, but I didn't really have a reason to cry. It was just going out from me, and it was a bit of panic, and you start to see that everything in your life is falling down, which is really not happening, but that's how you feel. And it took me, last time when I had it, it literally was all evening and all night. And when I woke up the next day, I felt exhausted. I felt like I did not one marathon, but I did like 3 marathons during this night. And it wasn't nice, let me tell you, because later you need to deal with your day, you need to see other people, and you need to be okay. And you don't feel okay, and people ask you, how are you? And you need to say, fine. You don't want to say, no, I know nothing, I'm alright, I had anxiety attack yesterday. How is your day? That's not how you want that to be, honestly. And it is not easy to deal with. So what I've done, maybe that would be inspiration for you, what you can do. First, I needed this realization moment and sharing this with others, but highlighting I did it for myself, that I don't want their help for now, and if I will need their help, I will let them know. But for now, I want to deal it with myself. I need this space for myself to deal with it. Secondly, I was looking on the ways why it didn't happen to me before, what I did, what I'm not doing now. And that one of these things was meditation. I did meditation really long time, and later I quit it and I wasn't back to it. And I still cannot say that I'm fully back to it, but I am trying to be back to it. Let's say I'm not doing meditation daily, but I'm doing this more often than nothing, let's say. So I do it 1-2 times a week. I know it will increase with the time. I just need to get used to it again. So that was my first thing. Another thing, it was to make space for myself. So at the evening I put Palo Santo and I make some relaxing tea and I read something or I watch something, but it's the moment for me of relaxation, of not thinking about work, not thinking about problems, because all of us has them, not thinking what I need to do for the next day. Even if my mind is pushing me there all the time, I'm trying to focus here and now and be back to this what I'm doing. And that helped me so much, to be honest. I don't know if it's just Palo Santo smell around my place, but it's just so relaxing and it's giving me such a peace of mind, which I needed. Another thing which I've done was to help myself with like food intake. So I did start to take care of my food, because most of the times that start to happen to me if I don't take care of my diet. So I was back to a lot of veg, a lot of fruits, a lot of like raw food, and having a lot of like fresh food as well, not some junk food, vegan junk food, let's say. So I did focus on making sure that what I'm putting inside myself, it's good for me as well, and it's lifting me up, not putting me down. And another thing, what I've decided to take care of some supplements. So I did take like vitamin D, K, and whatever you need to take, C, and I did look for specific like natural supplements which could support me in this. I'm not saying they will fix my problems, but they will support me. So I bought something like, I don't know, ashwagandha, which is helping me strongly with anxiety, and few more which I don't want to say. I would like you to do your own research if you feel you want it, or I can tell you in direct message, but I don't want to say all names here because I'm not the doctor, and I don't know if it's gonna be working for you and if it's gonna be good for you. I know it's good for me, but I don't know how it will be for another people. So what else I've done? I don't know. I've done it before, but I think I've started to be more conscious when I'm doing it. You know, I do this morning pages, I do morning Bible, morning affirmation, but I had a moment that I was doing this because of kind of habit, but not really focusing on it. And now I'm back to focusing on it. I'm back to the main reason why I'm really doing it. And I think that that's pretty much it, what I'm doing for now. Yoga as well, another good one. When you need to stretch your body, you need to be in the moment to make sure the stretch is getting in the right way. And I think that's it, what I'm doing currently. There will be probably 100 more things which I'm doing on daily basis, which I'm not spotting. But the main and the most important thing is to make yourself aware of it and make yourself, it is happening, it is not brilliant, but yeah, I need to cope with it and I'm able to cope with it. And that's the main statement which you should have in your head when you will start to move forward. And there is 100 other ways how you can deal with it, and each person will have their own way, but I just wanted to share my way because, you know, I want to show you that this journey is not just sweet, that it's sour as well. And this is what I'm doing, being even online, I'm meeting people offline as well. And it's not that beautiful and colorful as you can see on Instagram. That has the down moments, but I'm not sharing them daily because I want you to be motivated to have better communication, not focusing on this what's not right in the life. So I hope that explain clearly what happens, and that's why you didn't see me some days on Instagram or YouTube. And don't make it now, if you don't see me on Instagram, that I have anxiety attack. No, sometimes I'm pretty busy and I cannot go on Instagram because I don't have time. But sometimes when I have really bad moment, I just don't want to be there. I just don't want to fake it that I'm happy when I'm not. And I think everyone should understand it, and all of us has these moments, and this is okay to have them because we are just human, and we should allow ourselves to have a bad days as well. So I hope that will help some of you hitting the same wall as I did, and maybe in some months I will give you an update how it's going, if I have less these attacks or more. I didn't have it from the moment when I started really to take care of myself. So, but it was a long time ago, so I really shouldn't say it because you never know what will be tomorrow. But I'm getting better definitely with my state of mind, and that's the most important. So, highly recommend this all what I've shared here. If you have any other ways, just share them in a comment below because I'm interested pretty much with that. And thank you for your time, and if you feel you want to subscribe this channel, just please do it. And leave the thumbs up for good vibes. And I'm gonna see you tomorrow.